So if you're tuning into this video, you tuned in because you want to see how to frost your windows. I done got one side done. I figured I'd make a video and teach you how I did mine and how you can do yours. What I used is Plasti-dip, and you want to make sure it's not any color paint. I mean, you could technically tint these too, yeah, just make sure it's clear, and after more coats you put on, more frosty it looks. Now, a certain way you apply it to get this look, I think it does better. So let's just jump into the video. It's easier to explain as I'm doing it, and you watch. This is the plastic coat applied over here on this side. It looks great. You could go a little bit darker if you wanted to, but I think that's just enough. I could see if anybody's on the doorstep, you know, kind of like the shadow or something. I want to completely not be able to see out of the windows. I just want that kind of frosted look. So this is the actual window we're going to be doing today, since the other side is done. And the first thing you want to do to your window, if you can see, the window on this one is pretty dirty. So take your razor blade, especially if you painted and got paint on it. I don't claim to be the best painter, and you can tell. The good thing about grass is it's very easy to clean with a razor blade. You just kind of just scrape it and hit the thing off. Paint, dirt that's stuck on really bad, you know. Very good to clean grass with a razor blade. And what we're doing, we're making sure we get all the excess paint off, because we want it to look halfway decent. So once we get the paint off, you want to do the other three windows. Same way you did this, and just scrape everywhere that paint's on the grass that you want off of it. Clean it up extremely good with the razor blade, and then we get some grass cleaner, spray this all down, and go to the next step. It's very quick and very easy to do, guys, as you're seeing right now. That's some of my old paint we scraped off. You want to clean your window. It don't matter what size window you do, and I'm doing these little bitty windows here. You can do bigger windows. I might show you that in another video, but today it's just a quick how-to video of how I done mine. So we got some spray away grass cleaner, best stuff ever I have ever used. I highly recommend it. Pick it up, get you some, try it out, you'd love it. So let's go ahead and spray this down. It won't hurt to get it on your wall or paint. It's spray away. It'll clean it. It'll clean everything. So let it set for a second. I always like drying down because it basically runs down, you know. And you want to get it extremely dry. You don't want no leftover spray away on it. So just once you get it pretty well sprayed off and cleaned off with the spray away, and you dried it off, give it an extra 10 minutes to just air dry, and then you can start masking. Now I'll show you what I use to mask. You don't have to do a super good job masking, because this paint is kind of clear, and if you get it over on the other paint, it's kind of, you can't hardly tell it. So, oh, this is why I said give it 10 minutes to dry, because stuff like that. So a much better view of the window now. I just got some painter's tape. You want to use painter's tape because it's low adhesion, and basically if you get a sticky tape, you can pull your paint. You don't want to pull your paint off a while. So go ahead and just mask on the edge here. That's what I do. Just like so. Mask over here. Just like so. And we don't have to worry about it being perfect, because as I said, it's the color of it is kind of clear, and if it gets on the glossy black here, you ain't gonna notice it. So let's go ahead and clean this back off some more. The next step will be Plasti-dip. It's been 10 minutes. We got a Plasti-dip here. Shake it up for 1 minute. Make sure it's shook up good. I done shook this up earlier before I started video recording, so it shouldn't take much. But I'm going to keep you zoomed in on this first coat so you can see how I put it on, and I'll back you away on the second, third, fourth coat. So depending on how you want it to look will depend on how many coats you put on this. So I got 5 coats on that side, so you can see how it changes depending on the coats. So let's go ahead and apply this. Now you can put a box up here if you wanted to, but keep away about 6 to 10 inches. And make sure to wear a mask and open your windows, because this stuff does stink. But as you can see, the first coat, it don't look frosted, not at all. It looks a little bit, but the second and third coat, that's when you can tell the difference. This is after 5 coats. It looks extremely good. I'm very happy with it. And this does have UV protection in it, so it ain't gonna fade, especially in the house. And it probably can block a lot of UV rays from coming into your home too. So we let this go ahead and finish its thing. So let's go ahead and apply the second coat. Shake your can up. It's been about a 15-minute flash time. And the same way, you want to just stand back about 6 to 10 inches and mist it on. Now that's the second coat, and you can see it looks extremely better. It's more of a frosted look. Now if this was what you was looking for, you could step back and let it dry and, you know, leave it and you should be good. But I'm going for more of a frosted look, so 5 coats is what I found on the other side. That's what we're going to do for this one. So we give this another 15 minutes to dry. We put a third coat on it, and you can see exactly how much just one coat will change the look of this. It's been another 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and apply the third coat so you guys can see exactly how much it changes. Now you can see the third coat, it looks awesome. I mean, we could stop at the third coat, but to match the other side, we're going to have to go all the way to 5 coats. Because if you look side by side, this window is a little bit more frosted than that window. But this window does got 5 coats. This window's got 3 coats. So we let this dry another 15 to 20 minutes. Apply another coat. And then we apply one last coat 15 minutes later. Keep you back at this distance, and we're going to apply a 4th coat of not this. That's grass cleaner. I grabbed the wrong can. We don't want to spray that. We're going to use the Plasti-dip. So take it up, go over here and hit it again. Now that looks extremely close. Now one more coat and we should have it. That'll be 5 on both sides. I mean, I could do a 6th coat on both of them, but I'm pretty happy with 5. Now on the final coat, I'm going to give this time to dry for about 20 minutes before I apply my 5th and final coat to this side. You can wait 15 minutes if you want to apply another one, but it kind of gives it more of a better look the longer you wait before you apply your coats. Let's go ahead and apply the 5th coat, and then we'll probably do 6 coats on this. I think 6 is the lucky number for the way I want this to look. So we give it 15 minutes. Let's go apply it and see what we got. So the 5th coat is done. It's getting dark outside. It's getting kind of late. So I probably will finish this video up in the morning after everything dries. I went ahead and applied the 6th coat to the other side. So we are going to be doing 6 coats total on these. I'm going to give this side time to dry. It is getting dark. I'll show you the finished product in the morning. But before I show you that, I'm going to show you me applying the 6 coats this side. Let's go ahead and shake a can and apply this. You do kind of a light mist. You don't want to put it on super heavy, super smooth. You want it to look extremely good by doing the light coat. And after the light coats is done, that's what we're left with. We got 6 coats on each one now. I started out with 5, but I think 6 looks extremely good. So what I'm going to do is let this dry overnight, and you guys get to see the finished product tomorrow. So it's the next day. Check them out. They dry. They look extremely good. And they cut down on the sunlight that's coming into your house. And with the UV protection, technically, it should block out some of the UV rays coming into your home. And it's very privacy looking, like it's very hard to see in, and it gives that kind of a frosted look to your home. Yeah, that's pretty cheap to do. That didn't even take hardly any of the can of Plasti-dip that we had. Close up, yep. So you can go with more coats if you want to, but I did 6 coats on both windows. They look extremely good. Now the outside of my windows is a little bit dirty, but you know, that's to be expected because I didn't clean the outside. I just cleaned the inside. But I will clean the outside. So you want to see what it looks like on the outside? Okay. The outside of the windows, and you pretty much can't see inside the home no more. You can compare them to the screen door here, which I will probably do the screen door, but I think that looks extremely good. If you're looking to save a little bit of money or looking to improve the looks of your home, consider this. And if you don't like it, you can always peel it off and redo it, and it won't cost you a lot of money. You can just peel it off later and go back to what you had before, because it's Plasti-dip, and that's the good thing about Plasti-dip. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. I have new videos on every single day. I try to upload one before 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So if you don't get a notification, check back on my channel. Should be a new video, and it might be something you would enjoy watching. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.